Let's get it.
DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Booker. And a switch here also for Utah. Markkanen's checked in. Three minutes gone now in the third quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to MP. From behind the arc. Sinks it from distance. MP's got 57 points. Well, MP might have come into the NBA a little under the radar, but after winning Rookie of the Year, everybody knows who he is now.
Yeah, no question about that. And when you think about MP, his tenacity and will is off the charts. To work his way in from relative obscurity and make that kind of impact, he's truly a special player.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, technology is key for NBA growth. Commissioner Silver said we can now see where we lose viewers, for example, stoppages for replays. One way around that is creating technology that can instantaneously make objective calls like out of bounds, and in doing so, create a better pace to the game. Back over to you, Brian.
And good! There's another!
He's put on an entertaining show once again. I don't know that anyone has his combination of talent and relentlessness.
He's now tied for 5th place in games of 60 points or more over a season. Here's Ward. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And here's MP from outside. Connects again from distance. Man, he's really launching him from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Pass to Dunn. Here's Ward. They need this. The rebound by Filipowski. Filipowski's got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's MP from outside. And yes, another basket. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
From outside the arc. No good. Would have counted had it gone.
2 minutes
MP getting it
left.
done for the Jazz. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
I just missed 2 times in a row. Well, I made 6 shots in a row. Shout out to y'all at your grade now. We both got an A. Finna get that A play.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand.
Y'all still do it for the house? Oh, that shit was
So
just
Utah 5
high
right
school.
now.
We supposed to do that shit in high
Miles Bridges is
school.
out there with Mitchell Robinson. And it's Williams.
We supposed to wear that shit in high school.
And it's Collier in at the point guard position. Pass to Markkanen. Beyond the
In
arc.
school.
Another 3 for Utah.
Don't move,
Their
bro.
strategy
They had
has
no
been
money.
pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Didn't know
You see
nothing.
this so much more
Had to
nowadays
learn.
in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Here's DiVincenzo. Hits the jump hook.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Had to
Utah
learn
shooting
the hard
almost
way.
70% from the floor. Sensational. Here's Collier.
I guess good because I got older.
Richard, when you look at career
They
longevity
got too
for
different.
NBA players, has
Yeah, older.
LeBron shifted what we thought was possible?
No doubt. It's made fans more critical of guys that are on the decline.
I guess they look at you different once you get your tattoo. If you got the right tattoo.
Years old, that is
Yeah, my tattoo is off. Sell that Mert and the curve.
Good chance here for Booker. Cash money on the open jump shot. Booker's got 33 points.
For his sake,
Yeah, my
I hope
name
they
about
can
my
come
back.
back. You hate to see the
So I can
performance
feel
he's
my
having
skin
be wasted
again.
in a loss.
So my skin can feel alive again.
Marketing, the pass to Robinson. Here's Bridges.
I just need my space. I just need space.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range
Defense.
jumpers, but maybe
Defense.
just a little bit more consistent.
Defense.
Caruso finds
Defense.
DiVincenzo.
Defense.
Hits the trifecta.
Defense.
DiVincenzo's got 5 points now this quarter.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Back to Marketing. Takes the 3. Williams grabs the board.
I know you done missed it.
The Suns
What
have
they
gone a
doing?
perfect 3 for 3 here.
Oh, I'm down.
Caruso with
My
the bucket.
fault,
Oh,
baby.
this is big for Caruso's
that
confidence.
my fault,
When he's
that's
hitting
the
from deep, he looks to score even more.
Outside Robinson. Here's Collier. Pass to Marketing. For 3. Drains the triple.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain the triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Booker with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. And Booker with the jam.
Plays hard in every facet of the game. Nothing that Booker can't do.
Utah has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. For 3, Collier. Caruso grabs the board. And it's Caruso with the ball for the Suns.
They're real.
And Richard, for those vets who haven't won a
They're
ring
real.
yet, how hard is it to take less money to join a contender?
It is
I don't know about to take your money.
Contenders typically count on that because once you've made the money, if you've made it that far in your career,
Those are the money
if
you
there's
made.
one thing left that you want to accomplish, that's
That's the
win a
money
ring.
you making.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just
Yeah,
a
5 on
terrific
that.
performance for the Jazz.
All their
We
efforts
too
on the boards
deep.
ended up paying off.
I need that song called We Too Deep.
Teams, but they gave the
That gonna be my
extra
last
effort
song.
and were rewarded for it.
And they'll chalk
All right,
this up
I'm
as
gonna
their
take a
third
break
win of the year.
on rapping.
Yeah, this is far from
Take
the
a break
last
on
one
right.
in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And as it was
Take a
building,
break on
as
rap.
it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
And Booker with the jam.
Keep feeding the hot hand. Booker has it going in this one.
And it's Utah with the ball. Marketing outside. Utah moving the ball around. Up top, Robinson. Pass to Collier. 4 on the clock. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Collier, no good. Now Booker. Williams defending. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 42 in the game.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
It's a shame, really. If they've been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
So we see the Jazz taking the W here. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. So long.
Marcus Hill now. Hey, Marcus. Marcus Hill now. When I time out now. When I time out now. I ain't no killer. Hell, man. Oh, that's what I listen to. And no school.
Congratulations, MP. Getting the Larry O'Brien trophy for the second time now. Hard enough to
Yeah,
get one Larry O'Brien. You got two?
yeah,
You're
bro.
special, man. You're special. Congrats, man.
Yeah. I wonder how the hell they be doing that shit on the game like that. They talking their pregame video about one of the top on that, bro. Most people will say he was better game tonight. What do you think that was good? All-Star game. Cut to play. Two of them cuts to play at the same time. So I ain't get that key. Yeah, no. That's it.
All right, MP. Everybody knows you as a baller. Tell us something that you know people don't know you know as well as ball.
Maple syrup.
I'm recording, bro. I need a serious answer.
No, I'm not even kidding you, bro. I'm from Vermont. I could talk maple syrup all day with the best of them.
And what's there to talk about?
Xander, what isn't there to talk about? Golden versus dark. Thoughts on the rule of 86? The best syrup and snow for syrup on snow?
Syrup on snow.
See, that right there. That tells me you're an amateur. I can't even talk maple syrup with you.
So you're telling me you know a good syrup as soon as you taste it?
No, before I taste it, Zan. The color, the aroma, that's enough to know. If you know, quality is unmistakable.
Okay, well, moving on. Which you know better, syrup or ball?
Oh, ain't nothing I know better than ball.
All right, well, I know it's still early, but do you think you're an all-star based on what we've seen so far?
I know I'm an all-star.
You did say your quality's unmistakable when someone knows what they're talking about.
Right.
So, what needs to happen for your quality as a baller to be unmistakable?
I was glad at the All-Star with the other team.
A lot of players will guarantee a win. and come up short. Only a few can guarantee a win and deliver.
So you're saying you're guaranteeing to win the league?
Yeah, I'm saying I guarantee a blowout. That's an all-star talking, Xander. And that's unmistakable. Unmistakable. MP, out.
Let's get after it, MP.
Get it.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to our game. NBA Cup action coming your way shortly. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. And alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. With Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Look at Utah. Off to a great start this season, currently in second. And, of course, there's the Grizzlies, 5 games behind.
When I look at Memphis, they haven't packed any big surprises into the early part of this season. They're right in the middle of the NBA's pecking order.
Yeah, the middle of the pack seems to be right where they belong. They don't want to get complacent or to start pressing.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. The front court is Wells and Jackson. Then it's Brandon Clark. Then it's Morant. And for Utah, Bailey out there with Kyle Filipowski. Then it's MP. Then it's Durant. And it's Collier in at the 2 spot. And we've all been following his record-breaking career for many seasons now. We go to the sideline now to hear more on MP.
Well, guys, he continues his march up three-point leaderboards, now sitting 5th all-time after that game. He said to be in the top 5 and 3 still boggles my mind. I know I have a lot of shots left in me, and I'll see how high up I can end. I know we'll all be curious where he ends up, too.
Truly one of the greats. Thanks. Let's send it over to the sideline for the scoop on MP's record-setting career.
We all saw him take the next step in the career three-point leaderboard, moving into 4th all-time. He said, quote, "It's crazy to see the numbers of guys around me. It's crazier to think that I am right there with them." We're all in awe of the numbers that he's put up, guys.
We sure are, thanks. Will MP has made it a point to become the best player in his conference. And he's let everyone know about it, too. He wants in that game badly.
There's a lot of guys showing out in the league right now as we work our way towards all-star selections. MP isn't in that bunch. He's got some work to do to prove that he's worthy of just even a selection at this point.
Greg, how about MP? Reaching 10,000 points at the youngest age ever.
Besting LeBron's old record, and MP is on a historic pace. I can't wait to see what that total ends up being.
Here's MP, following the basket by John Morant. MP's shot is good. Stan, when you have these back-to-back games, it must force you to alter your approach a little.
Well, Kevin, you got to manage minutes more carefully to not burn guys out. But really, if you can get the first one, it takes a little pressure off the back end.
Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. To the inside. Here's Bailey. Takes it off the glass.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. There's the drive. Jackson kicks to Morant. Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Wells. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so MP will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. 4-point game. And the Jazz another three.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific.
Pass to Jackson. And here is Wells. Off target from three-point range. MP outside for three. And Utah another three.
Well, tonight has been the MP show. And guys, they have to keep it simple. Just keep feeding MP the ball and keep seeing him add to that point total.
Now here's Morant, coming off a solid outing against Denver.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
A minute 20 left in the first quarter. Jazz leading by 8. MP, that's for 2. And Utah again with the bucket.
And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Bridges, he's checked in for the Jazz. And let's take a moment to honor the Western Conference Player of the Week, MP.
Well, you just look at the scoring he's provided and the numbers he has put up, and it's a no-brainer. Rarely does someone carry an offense this much and not walk away with some form of hardware for their effort.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Pelicans got the job done. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Greg, it was obvious he was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
MP, and again it's Utah.
Off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
1 second separating the shot clock in game. In the air and down hard. Woo!
Oh, stop.
Morant against MP. From deep, sinks the three-pointer. MP's got 22 points.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
And so it's the Utah Jazz holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And they've also refused to give up on their plays tonight, chasing after their shots and just working hard for second chance points.
We've got Bridges. He's out there with Mitchell Robinson. Williams is out there with Williams. And it's Griffith in at the point. That's the group right now for Utah. Pass to Bull from past the arc. Bridges with the board. And it's Williams with the ball for the Utah Jazz. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Well, and it's one thing to get the shots you want. It's another to make them. They've got good scorers on this team.
Here's Morant. In the center of things, Morant.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And time now to go courtside with Allie LaForce for a report on MP.
We have a little extra bulletin board material for this one. MP took to social media to make some guarantees about the night he was going to have. There's been no official response, but I know it didn't sit well with the opposing locker room, so we'll have to see if MP can back up his predictions.
He had some strong ones, and if you're going to talk the talk, you got to walk the walk. Thank you. GA, you hear about 3-level score, but is it just 3 levels?
Great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep twos as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
To the paint, here's Morant. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, he's looking pretty much unstoppable. Morant making the defense regret that physicality.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throw of the night.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Miles Bridges. Jackson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies.
Well, the way that Morant is able to twist and contort through a defense, he is one of a kind in that regard.
And here's MP for 3. Offensive rebound. Puts up a 3. MP nails the triple.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Jackson passes to Morant. Driving inside.
Well, this is one of those nights where Morant just decided to take over.
Jazz leading by 8. What a unique skill set Jaren Jackson Jr. coach brings to the floor.
No question, Kevin. He's a two-way player. a defensive player of the year who also has proven he can be a primary scorer, and he can score it from the three-point line, or he can put it on the floor and go to the basket. Plus, he's got a post game. This is one of the most versatile players in the league.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. The Jazz making a switch here. Collier's checked in. So here we are, right in the middle of the group stage of the NBA Cup. And here are the standings.
At this point, if you're towards the bottom of the group, it's going to be hard to climb up. It's really tough making the knockout stages. Only 4 of the 15 teams in each conference advance.
No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
The three from MP buries the long-range jumper. MP's got the lead up to 14 now for Utah.
Simply one of the best shooting performances you are ever going to see. A three-point barrage.
Pass to Clark. And he drops it in from the low post. Clark's got his first basket of the night.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
That's a smart shot. I love seeing MP take the three in that situation.
Here's Morant. Filipowski grabs the board. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. And the Jazz with another three.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Picked by Clark. Here's Strother. Rebounded by the Jazz. Duran's got 7 rebounds in the game. He gets that one. And the Jazz lead by 20.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
MB getting it done for Utah. A sensational night for him continues as he cranks his three-point made total even higher on what has been a historic night for him. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Let's hear it for the participant.
Hey everybody, it's halftime. Boy, it's been a rough go so far for the Memphis Grizzlies.
They've got to run shooters off that line. Just hoping they miss is not working.
It's just a question every team faces, Shaq. How do you extend your defense enough to ball the shooters without opening up the driving lane?
And what better time than now to get caught up on the Rookie of the Year race?
You never know how long it will take for a rookie to adjust to the NBA game, but these guys have figured it out quickly.
Yeah, it's been a smooth start to the season for them. Look, we all know there are going to be bumps in the road as the other teams adjust. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Starting the second half, here's Tomas Isolos's five. The front court is Wells and Jackson. Then, oh, look at that.
Well, this is what the fans want to see. Morant showing off all of his superb athleticism.
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. MP deciding where to go with it. And the Jazz with another three.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
We've known about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defensive acumen, but GA much improved as a scorer as well.
Yeah, her range out beyond the arc and his handle, I think it's underrated. One of the top two-way bigs in our league.
And for those of you tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Fires for three. A putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Jazz lead by 21.
Well, the numbers will show that Duren is one of the top offensive rebounders in the game. He is a high-motor player.
Morant kicks to Clark. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Here's Morant. Banked in off the glass. Morant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
The three from MP. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Now Morant. He's got 24. 5 to shoot. From 11 feet away. Morant with another miss. Jazz leading by 19. MP outside. There's the triple. Knocks down the 3-ball. MP's got 49 points in the game.
Well, they wouldn't be in the position they're in without his contribution. He has tormented this defense tonight.
Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
The best dunking point guard in the game, Ja Morant.
MP outside. Good, that's another bucket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making it GA look all too easy right now. And so the timeout here called by Tomas Isolos. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
He's checked in for Baylor. Now let's go to the 2K leaderboard to look at the teams that specialize in intimidation. The Grizzlies fourth.
I mean, terrific rim protection. I mean, they rotate and help on the inside as well as anybody. And, of course, you want to keep offenses on the outside shooting jump shots, and that continues to be the goal.
And that one's good, Morant.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Utah leading by 21. Here's the three. And, yep, another basket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. And that one's good, Morant. Morant's got 10 points here in the second half.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Morant against MP. A three ball. Good, another from three.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Pass to Strother. Back to Morant. Got a hand on it.
An effective stopper at the rim. Duran sure knows how to use those long arms.
A three from MP. And again.
Make that 61 point.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. 6-second difference between the shot and game play. Morant outside. And he uses the glass on the layup. Morant's got 32 points in the game.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And here's MP for three. And the Jazz with another three.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And that one's good, Morant.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And so it's Utah, rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up a quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Williams is out there with Baldwin. Then there's Miles Bridges. Then it's Zaire Williams. And it's Robinson in at the 5 down low. That's the group right now for Utah.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's Baldwin. Jerome with the rebound. The Grizzlies shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. Right wing. 6 on the shot clock. And that one's good. Strother.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Williams, a screen on Jerome. Baldwin the pass to Williams. And it's Williams throwing it down.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Pass to Bull. And that one, good. 6 points for Bull.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Baldwin kicks to Bridges. And we've seen teams make surprising playoff runs only to falter the next year. Team trajectory's not always a straight line, clearly.
No, absolutely, Kevin. I would think in most cases it's not a straight line. Because, look, the other teams are all trying to win, too. That's what makes things different. So you might be slightly off the next year and someone else makes a big jump, and then it looks like your decline is a lot bigger than it is. Every year is a new year.
Pass to Bridges. Here's Baldwin. Nice ball movement by Utah. Robinson sets a screen for Williams. Inside. Here's Baldwin. And a miss there on the triple. And Jerome has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Here's Trump. Checked in for Utah. And the Jazz call time here. 1:58 left in the fourth quarter. To Clark, outside Jackson. Now here's Morant. Oh, he jams it right over Mitchell Robinson. Wow!
Ooh, that's an old-fashioned rim rack.
Just a remarkable jump. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. And that one's good. MP.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively. Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Jazz.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
Down low. Here's Clark. Robinson pulls it in. They are enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. 5 on the clock. And here's MP for 3. Good on the three-point shot.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. And this is a big win for them in the NBA Cup as they go 2-1 in the group stage.
And if they can win their final group stage game, it's likely that they're going to advance to the next stage.
Now let's go to Jennifer King-Thomas.
Most players go out of their way to avoid saying something that might motivate the other team. You, on the other hand, guaranteed a blowout victory tonight. Talk about it.
Everyone's always saying a guaranteed game is going stale. Then people are also saying dunk contest is there. Then every few years there's a sick one and everybody's like, oh, the dunk contest is back. We're so excited. Well, I'm bringing the guaranteed game back. I've laid down the gauntlet. We'll see who picks it up next, if anyone does.
Very good, MP. Thank you. Kevin, over to you.
All right, thank you, Jennifer. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Alan LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. We'll see you next time.
All right, we're here with Pete for his reaction ahead of tonight's big All-Star show.
My bad. Reaction to what?
You gonna get a water rest for a second so we can film this?
Yeah, I could do two things at once, bro. What are you talking about? What am I reacting to?
One second, bring it up. And, all right, quote. I expect to be an All-Star, 100%. And I expect MP to be there that weekend, too. In the stands. End quote.
That ain't real. Who said that?
For yourself.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's it. Someone says all that. No, you gotta say it's interesting. Bro, what?
If I answer the first loudmouth, there's only one place that can lead to a second loudmouth, then a third. Look, my dad always taught me, don't start with him or you'll never get rid of him. Let him talk. I'll answer on the court.
Welcome to a special
Fuck
edition
y'all
of
Jesus,
Sunday
nigga.
Night Basketball here on
And
2K
Gucci Man, nigga.
Sports. Brian Anderson with you. Hall of
And
Famers
Stalkers,
Doris Burke
nigga.
and Grant Hill
And
join us
Jazzy
tonight,
T,
along with the fourth
Jazzy
member of our
T's,
team,
nigga.
Allie LaForce.
Fuck your young king shirt,
All
nigga.
right, a chance to check out stats for Anthony Edwards.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level
Fuck my
scorer than
tags,
he had
nigga.
been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. Randall and Gobert are in the middle. And it's Dillingham in at the point. And for the Jazz, we've got Bailey. Kyle Filipowski is out there with Duran. Then it's MP. And it's Baldwin in at the 2-guard spot. And now about a third of the way into the season. You think it's too early to talk about awards, Grant?
You know, B.A., it depends on the award, if I'm being honest. MVP and Rookie of the Year, that's way too early.
100 in my face.
You can begin to see the guys who
I want to commissary motherfuckers to do.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds. Well, MP has told us that being an all-star is important to the way he wants to lead his team. And he's made it a goal to show everyone that he deserves that spot.
With a crowded field of players putting up some big numbers, MP has not been at the top of the heap. He's faltered a bit. He'll have to turn up the effort and execution further to earn the votes to put himself over the top.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Bill Hardy. Immediately, Anthony Edwards came up in our conversation, and Coach kind of chuckled and said, well, I don't know if anyone on the planet can slow this kid down. He's on his way to becoming one of the best in the league, if he's not there already. Looks like they're going to roll the dice on one of the league's most talented players. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that.
And
offensive rebounding, one of Rudy Gobert's specialties, Grant.
Yeah, in some games, over half his points come from second-chance opportunities. You know, B.A., even when you block him out, he can reach right over you and get that board.
And so it's Utah with it, following the score by Minnesota. The Jazz, again, can't hit.
3 straight misses to begin the game, not the start they were hoping for.
Inside, and they double up Edwards. Here's Dillingham. The shot, no good.
Boy, that's the kind of contest you need to force the miss.
MP outside. This one for 3. And again for 3.
I mean, his flame-throwing continues. He's having a season for the ages.
And he's approaching the 4th most three-point makes in a season. Randall outside. 3-pointer. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
This guy has been a superb offensive rebounder. Gobert uses that size and positioning.
And here's MP from outside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
So often the outcome of a game is dictated in the first quarter of a game. This is a tough start.
And here's Dillingham from the arc. Duran with a rebound. Utah has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Edwards against MP. On target from range. MP's got 6.
You can see MP just looking to continue.